What up, what up, what up, y'all? This is your boy Fink, the Ice Cream Man, checking in live and direct from Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Man, I know it's a little early. A lot of you guys probably surprised this boy on here talking. But man, I'm gonna bring something a little different to y'all, man. I'm gonna talk about this invasion of ICE that's going on across these cities in Murfreesboro, man. I'm sitting here with my wife right now. We're gonna look at different videos of how ICE is treating people. I'm totally against it. I knew it was going to be a failure from the beginning. When before he even deployed when he started employing the National Guard, I knew it was an issue. And then when he started deploying ICE to these different cities, I knew it was a problem. So me and my wife, we're gonna sit here and we're gonna depict the different videos of how these people are being treated out here by the so-called people that's taking care of America. Let's get to it. Can you slide that back some, baby? They basically kidnapping this guy. That's a kidnapping right there. You mean to tell me those guys know his name?
Yeah, I bet you they do.
Because they ran his camps. They know his name. But what crime did he commit?
There might have been an investigation on the guy. They know exactly who he is. They're doing investigations. They probably know exactly who he is. And that's the reason they're after him. They didn't just see a Mexican at a freaking gas station.
But do you agree that that's what they're doing on some? It might not be the case with this guy, but do you agree that they are fucking profiling?
Yeah.
What percentage you think? Out of scale of, for every 10 people, how many people are being profiled?
Probably about 3.
Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
We're looking at the overall.
No.
I just don't like that Latin Americans being targeted and nobody else. I don't see anybody else getting. I'm not talking about picking on the Asians because I don't agree with picking on people, but I'm talking about there's a lot of white people here from Europe and all these other countries that they need to get deported too. Trump better do something. He's gonna lose. He's gonna lose fucking the seats.
He ain't gonna do nothing. This is what he wants. He wants this all over the world. That's why he told the Iranian motherfuckers to keep it up so we can have chaos and shit. This is what he wants. He set this in motion. Appreciate that like button. Appreciate you hitting that like button. We got 10 people checking out the Neighborhood Superstar Podcast. Y'all hit that like button, get in that comment, tell me what you think. Have ICE raided your neighborhood yet?
So this is another vehicle at the same place? Okay.
Look, he's so fucking exhausted. They kidnapped that guy, man.
Damn.
What did he do?
It's not what he did personally. Illegal is illegal.
Illegal is illegal. Time to go. How you know these people are illegal, man? How you know? How do they know these people are illegal? This is a kidnapping, man.
That's what I voted for.
Quick said, deport the job thing. So this is what this is about to you? They stealing your jobs? What do you do for a living, Quick, if you don't mind me asking? If they stealing jobs, what are you doing? What job do they steal from you?
Damn, that guy's paranoid. He's got every right to be. He is just all over the place. Look at him, guys. Weed. It's crazy.
My team knows tech moves fast, so we don't stand still.
This is bullshit, man. Let's read the comments. The job of sitting home live streaming on a Tuesday as a grown man is safe.
Well, today's Wednesday, but
are you speaking about me?
they're not stealing my job. I work for myself. Oh, okay.
Well, I work for myself too, bro. And I'm a United States Navy veteran. So I was actually out there protecting your freedom.
I agree with getting rid of the illegals that are here that are causing crime.
The freedoms that you have, I was out there doing that for you to live the way that you're living. That's what I was doing.
Nobody's stealing my job. I work at Kentucky Fried Chicken. Nobody's stealing my job. I really don't see any probably Americans that are building any houses out here and pocketing their $1,500 a week and shit though.
Yeah.
I see that out of the Latino communities that we go and we serve ice cream to, and I haven't seen any issues in my neighborhood from not one single Latino, and I see them every day.
I got love for the Latino, the community. I fuck with it.
But if you're here and you're a criminal, and like they said, you out here and you're a child predator, you need to not only get the fuck out, but you need to get out here aggressively.
But now that's my wife's opinion. My opinion, they not arresting the motherfucking people that they say they're going looking for.
They're trying.
They arresting motherfucking other folks. And then most of the times they profiling. They ain't got no information on these folks. They don't know who they going to look for. They profiling.
Well, right now.
And they mostly arresting the motherfucking protesters.
They have to. Look at what the protesters are doing.
They ain't doing shit out there.
They can't. Look at what the protesters are doing. Look at them. Get the fuck out of the way. And then you wonder why they're going to Renee Good your ass if you don't. Get out of the way. Let these people look. Get out of the way, and you're going to get bear pepper sprayed.
Tell me, what freedom did you protect from what threat? Nigga, I was in the military after 9/11. That's what I fought for, motherfucker. The freedoms that you got today, nigga, is because of me.
Oh, there goes that Nazi word again. They must not know what a fucking Nazi is. Because they would have been rounded up and put in a damn burning pit. Think about that shit. Think about what a Nazi is. Before you go and call people Nazis. It's the worst of the fucking worst of the fucking of humans. The Nazis are the worst that I think has ever came out of the human fucking population.
No, nigger is.
No, what a Nazi and what they stand for is.
Nigger is the worst word to ever come out of
I'm not talking about word. I'm talking about Hitler's Nazi Germany.
His ideology.
Yes.
Packed with the power of Robitussin in every bite. Fast cough relief anywhere. Now with new, improved flavor. Chew on relief, chew on a...
Well, I agree with you on that last comment, Quick. Because
Who was worse than Hitler?
Who said that?
The bottom one. Who in history, not even Alexander the Great, was worse than Hitler?
Hold on.
Nobody. Genghis Khan went worse than Hitler, people. Come on.
So who are they looking for in this residence right here?
They can't. They can't get past anybody to get there.
Yes, they can.
Where?
They profiling folks. They seeing fucking Latinos and they going to pick them up.
I agree. I wouldn't be able to go down there and think I'm going to be able to stay or go anywhere else. I went to Canada and I stayed too long and they fucking was looking for me. You can't go anywhere in any part of the fucking of the world and think that you're going to go there and have any kind of life in any of these countries without. They have it good here. What we're doing is what they've already done. Poland said, you step across our border, we will shoot to kill you.
What American is gonna say, you know what, I'm finna pack. I live in West Virginia. I done had enough America. I'm finna go move to motherfucking Afghanistan.
Nobody, not a fucking person.
Or I'm finna go move to motherfucking Poland.
Nobody.
Or I'm finna go move to China or Russia.
Nobody, but I'm talking about...
You stay here in America because this is what you know.
Yeah, and I couldn't afford to leave if I wanted to, so...
You stay here with what you know. These people here coming here to fucking work.
Look at how she's in his face. Look at how she's doing. You got a kid in your fucking hands?
What was she arguing? Let me hear what she's saying. It's not revolt. See? So the woman showed her fucking paperwork, god damn it, and they just said, I don't give a fuck about the paperwork. I'm taking them in. We'll figure that out later.
I didn't see that.
Of course you didn't see it.
Did you see that?
That's what the lady is arguing. Hey, something tells me I've heard you too before, but I think I've heard you on For Real with Mike. Am I right? Shout out to Matthew, man. You probably been on the live stream before, man. If you have, I appreciate you for checking us out. But continue to watch us. Please like and subscribe, Matthew. Shout out to Matthew Lamb.
And I'd like to go to Ireland someday too. That'd be kind of neat. I understand why he's up there. Don't hurt her. He's hurting her. I get that. They ain't gotta show you shit. They ain't gotta show you shit.
Them folks fight for their community. These are their neighbors.
They don't have to show them no
What
warrant.
God said about your neighbor?
But they don't have to show them warrant.
What God said about your neighbor? That's why these folks is out here. That's why when I hear people saying white women or this not your fight or whatever, but at the same time you hear motherfuckers say something about what God said. But didn't they say God said fight for your neighbor?
No.
Love thy neighbor or whatever the hell he said?
Love thy neighbor.
Okay, well hell, they loving their neighbor out here right now. That's why they fighting for him. They loving their fucking neighbor. No matter what
I see?
Race is.
You know what I see?
I love to see that you got predominantly.
You know what I see? I see people out there looking for a reason to raise hell. Probably don't give two fucking shits about what is even going on. They probably don't know if this is about illegal immigration. Is this a protest against Iran? What is this about? What's going on? They don't give a shit. There's half of these people out here are out here because I don't give a shit what the protest is about until it happens to Americans. Sorry. I fuck with them, but if you're over here illegally, that is not my fault, and that is illegal. I love my neighbors, but I have fences for a reason.
That was quick.
Yeah.
Make sure you like and subscribe quick.
Oh, shit. He'll subscribe, he said.
You can stop this. You have the ability to stop this. The way they treat people. You can file a report how they treat people.
There you go. File a report on it.
Document their names. You have the ability to stop this.
We gotta move. Get out of the way. Y'all way too close, man. Way too fucking close. Then back up. That's where the problem starts.
You need to put that in your report. You need to that they're grabbing women by their breasts, sexually assaulting. I'm sorry.
You need to put that on your report. The sexual assault.
Look at this woman.
Grab them by their
Now here
breasts.
she goes. They get 3 or 4 people back. One pushes forward. You're gonna see her big ass on the ground in a minute.
Oh, it's really gonna erupt. They put the black woman on the ground. Why they put the black woman on the ground?
Well, look at her. She's up there right in their fucking shit. Man, people need to back up.
It's ice. They're taking them all. Everybody's freaking out about it. They have the jurisdiction. We're trying to get them out of here. Now people are just standing in front of the car.
when men have guns and no accountability when they use them, something like that, it went up. Don't fuck with them.
Especially if they're a white man with a gun. You infringed on this motherfucking rights and you trying to take his motherfucking gun. Did that motherfucker just say that? I'm white?
I'm sure he didn't.
I'll be damned.
He said, I'm white, what?
Just when I said something about some white shit. I wish I'd have heard more clearly what the fuck he said. But I know I clearly heard him say, I'm white. Did you hear what he said?
I'm white, so...
I'm white, so why would I give a fuck about this? That's what he said.
I could have swore he says, I'm white, so why wouldn't white lives matter? That's what I thought I heard him say. You know, I'm different.
I hate when they say that.
Yeah.
All lives matter type of shit. I hate when they say that.
Look, stop. Ugh. Her life is over. That's why she's throwing a fit. She's gone. And her baby's staying.
Profiling like a motherfucker, man.
They're in it for a reason.
Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Come on, man. Come on, man.
They done had her in custody 2 different times.
Come
She keeps
on,
trying
man.
to run from them.
Come on. Come on, man.
Her life's over here in America.
Come on.
Trump,
Come on, man.
Trump told them, self-deport.
Come on,
so you
man.
can work your way back here. It's
That's
illegal.
bullshit.
And they didn't.
That's bullshit.
You know, our neighbor guy, he bought a car from a Venezuelan that's self-deported because he's going to try to come back in here legally.
That's bullshit. That's bullshit. You sound like the motherfuckers, goddamn. How you know the man wasn't legal? How you know he just said, you know what, fuck this place, I'm going back home, goddamn it.
The neighbor said he was self-deporting.
You heard what I'm saying? We know our neighbor. Listen what she said. We know our neighbor.
I'm just making egg sandwiches. Okay? Is that okay?
I'll be thankful for it.
Say what you want to say.
No meat. Matthew, why you keep saying, this is what you said, bro. All I'm saying is if I have to legally enter another country by their ways and laws and all that, then that goes both ways for people coming into the country as well. Bro, what country are you trying to get into?
He's saying, I know what he's saying.
Fuck what he trying to say. What country are you literally trying to leave? Are you trying to leave America? If you are trying to, if you ever put into your residency, if you say fucking, I want to move to fucking Russia. Let me fucking from, and let's say you live in fucking Alabama. Well, I'm living in Alabama, and I'm gonna fax my information or or get a passport to go to Russia to fucking talk to these folks about gaining interest into their country. Are you doing that? Because if not, you shouldn't say, if I was to motherfucking go to another country, such and such, such and such, no American, my argument is this right here. No American is not willing to leave America to go to another country. No American is. So what the fuck are you talking about? Talking about if I was to go to another country, I got to abide by their rules.
You do though.
Yeah, if you was to go there and visit, visiting and moving is another fucking thing.
Cam, are you heading down here? Yeah. Adam, you ever go to Fort?
Our city is overrun with crime. Take that all in. Your experience and
Yeah, we're going out for dinner tonight.
bring that back.
Somebody quick said, damn it, this is what Quick said. Quick said, damn, egg sandwich sounds good right now.
I guess it's a bacon and egg sandwich.
Quick said a lot of Americans moved to Japan. I used to live in Japan. I lived in Japan. I was stationed in Japan. So you're right about that. A lot of people move, and a lot of, when you hear a person, when I hear a person say, "Okay, I'm moving to fucking a different country," that person probably was military and they've been there before.
Or it's work related.
Not, or maybe like my wife said, maybe it was work related. No average motherfucker who got a 9 to 5 motherfucking job and say, I'm struggling here in America, let me see if I can move the fuck up out of America. Get the fuck out of here, man.
There's nowhere else I'd rather be. Go to the country you can't sit on the sidewalk. That's where everybody's from in there.
Where you from, Quick? Matthew, if you still in the chat, let me know where you from. Where's everybody from?
I think they're just going down to staffing. Get away from the noise.
Just make sure those wagons please don't get tapping because we're going to need them closer to staffing. There's a good boss hole if anybody's free. That's pretty Eureka. A lot of people coming together. We're on the way to get it. I got it. Thank you. Okay. Jose Lugo, you on? Yeah, I'm on. Thank you. We just keep a couple guys up there with those cars. I'm doing. That's the kind of business we just set up. Okay, hang on a couple guys coming to see you. Go ahead.
Hi, I know you're a little busy. The OIC's on ice. I have a phone number you'd like you to call.
I'll be in a second. I have one of the numbers already. I'll just give someone a minute.
Matthew got a lot to say. Quick say he from Northeast Tennessee. I'm from Murfreesboro, man. I'm live and direct from Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Make sure you like and subscribe, Quick. I fuck with you. Somebody said Matthew said he like what the wife got to say. He like that's what Matthew said about you, baby. Shout out to Matthew. Make sure you like and subscribe too. He got a lot to say. This is what he said.
Who, I got a lot to say?
No, he got a lot to say. This is what Matthew said. He said in 3 different chats. Let me pause. Shout out to Matthew. He said, hey, if you're a criminal committing a crime and you can stop, now this is exactly what he said. And you can stop by a police officer and he tells you, hey, if you go home and come back tomorrow, can you have it for free instead of steal it? It would be you. I don't really know what he mean by that. He's talking about me. And then he came back and said, that's what the government has said. If you go back to your own country, here's $1,000 and you can try again later the right way.
Yep. They damn sure did that.
Yeah, I remember they did that, the great motherfucking bullshit.
Yeah, well, that's a way for you to get back
That's
in here.
the great lack of humanity. But anyway, he came back again and said, just because you say hi to them every day for the past 5 years doesn't mean you know them. Well, of course, no. They not only say hi to me, they stop me on my ice cream truck and daily and regularly and spend $20 to $30 on ice cream for me. That's why I fuck with them. I learned the ice cream business from a Mexican lady in San Diego. You understand what I'm saying? So that's part of the reason why I got and they building up my community where I live at. I don't see no blacks, no whites building nothing in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. I see the Amigos building neighborhoods where I'm from.
Yeah. Thanks.
Somebody quick said, can we see what she's cooking?
Damn. Bacon, eggs, and toast. That's it.
Matthew said, Matthew said, not trying to get into any other country. I'm saying if we wanted to go to another country, I have to do it legally. Of course. And you better respect them. And you better respect the motherfucking rules over there when you're there. Because as an American, when you go to different countries, we as an Americans, we feel that we're entitled. Fuck around and go over there to these different countries and think you can do what you can do over here in Wisconsin. Goddamn it, your ass gonna be stuck over there, and you're gonna have to deal on your boy to try to get you up out of that motherfucker. And then that's when you gonna find out. That's when you gonna find out that you ain't shit. to him. You think? See, a lot of these motherfuckers think motherfucking Trump down with them just because they believe in his ideology. Trump don't give a fuck about you.
That's why Trump just got 4 Americans out of Venezuela that were captured.
Okay.
Other people are walking that way.
Yeah, just don't get close. Yeah.
That's what a Trump fan would say right there.
He warned people over there in Syria, don't touch hair on any American's head. And when they did, by God, we went over there and bombed them.
Okay.
LG Arena Mall, they're at the other street at Stafford. I think we have 2 in custody. Okay, is she going to go over there? What's that, someone right now? Right. Good with the brother here. It's not, that's the street, that's that road. I think the wagon is coming down here.
Pretty big in the wagon, huh?
Hold on, quick.
I think we get something.
How you gonna say? Now, I don't know shit, but I know what the fuck I heard, and I can damn sure read. But let me read what I heard first. This is going on what Quick said. Quick said, Trump makes me wonder if other presidents was even trying. Hold up. Don't you hear? I even hear on the news that Obama was deported the most illegals ever. See, this whole illegal shit been going on. The border shit been going on for at least what? Damn near 20 years. Obama was in there damn near 15 years ago, if not maybe a little longer. And they say he was the most. He deported the most.
So why are they so against it then?
No. I'm talking about what Quick said. He said he makes me even wonder was even other presidents even trying. So my point is this right here: if Obama deported the most illegals in American motherfucking history, why? And this is an issue that we're having today. How come he's not giving the props of escalating this problem that we have in America? How come it's just making it seem like Trump is the one who okay, now Biden probably the one doing the most, you know what I'm saying, on the shit probably went up a little higher when Biden was up under there, but how come Obama is not getting the recognition of deporting the most when this is going on today? I'm just asking if we are all supposed to be on the same team. Quick said, I'm talking more about economics. Oh, okay. All right. Now we're talking about economics now. Okay. Now, okay, Quick. Okay. Shout out to the 38 people that's watching this right now on that live stream. And on the economic side of the game, Quick, yeah, gas is low. That's my main thing that I want Trump to fuck with. Make sure this gas stay low. Now, the gas has been low, the lowest it has been in the past 4 years. I would give Trump check marks, positive check marks on his name on that, because the reason why, that affects my business, gas prices. I'm the ice cream man. I need to be able to put gas in my truck at least every other 3 days at a low price. So yeah, he's done good on that, but at the same time, yeah, I'm robbing Peter to pay Paul. I'm doing better on the motherfucking gas prices side of the game. But goddamn, now I gotta go spend. I spent $200 last week on some groceries for 2 weeks. Now I'm paying $250 a week every 2 weeks for some groceries. So how's he fucking making the economy better?
We're gonna give you a stimulus here after tax.
Get the fuck out of here.
You're gonna get it, and then what? What did you say if you was to get that stimulus from Trump? And what was you gonna say about Trump after you got that stimulus?
if you've been around since the 70s, this is what Matthew said. If you've been around since the 70s and seen any of the Cheech and Chong movies, you would know deportation has been going on forever.
Mm.
And then I know you're busy. You have a second, can you go to 4? Coming up.
Oh, what's up, Mike? How are you? Nice. When are you coming back? How's your leg? Is it good? I don't even know where I parked. As soon as they get loaded up, everybody's gone.
Yeah. Why are you trying to get my car?
Where did I park? No, I'm right here.
Services is on, good.
Look, look at this. Thank you, man.
See? And that's what happened. You're gonna get a sunburn fucking around out there. Look, look, move! Look, she's having fun. You're about to get killed. I'm 75. Hell, I remember Reagan too.
The biggest drug dealer in American history.
Damn. I was going to say he was funny. Get back. Get the fuck back. Damn. But you're running. Right.
Leave it. He didn't do nothing. Just leave it.
Right. Just leave it alone. Now, let's see if they can get down the road a little bit.
You almost hit that girl.
Yeah, move, bitch. That's the one he was fighting in the beginning. I would have swerved over and tapped her a little bit.
Yeah, I bet. Like the dude that fucking killed the white
Stop.
lady in Minneapolis.
Whoa, that's a hard fall. Do you feel like you deserved it, bitch? That's what I want to know.
She's done now. Look at her.
Yeah, one fall, that was it. Now you can go home and cry on your pillow.
She's starting those knees up like.
She went down hard,
I
man.
appreciate her out there though. Look at her, riding for the cause.
Yeah.
Look at her. Whoop, whoop.
Well, that didn't last long.
She realized she was.
And that's what she knew.
That's what she knew.
Look, that's what she knew.
She should have stayed at home.
She fucked up.
Fuck it, she out there riding for the cause, goddammit. Look at her. She going back in.
Oh, she trying
Look
to.
at her.
We will push you all day. Yeah, there you go. Get you some spray.
Oh shit.
You think you're white and privileged?
She's
and
done now.
They ain't gonna do
Yeah,
that to
she's
you.
done. She's done now.
Milk ain't even gonna help that.
Yeah, she needs some milk.
She got tagged 3 times. White liberal woman. Whoever that person is, I can't read it. It says, hey. If y'all really meant serious shit, you'd be looking like Iran over here right now. That's right. There you go. There you go.
That's the kill right there.
They told him to let go of her neck.
Yeah, that's the kill. No, did he push his guy though? He was going by the neck though.
Yeah, he pushed him off of her.
Let me see. It looked like a protester. He pushed
Look,
him in.
Look.
He's like, I was just about to kill that bitch. He could have fucking Sandra Bland that one.
Somebody gonna get Renee Good today.
Yeah.
You're standing in a way of an ICE vehicle from getting out of an ICE facility. And you're not doing anything. That's right. She's coming with us. That's right. That's what happens, people. Take note. Stay the fuck out of the way. What you doing? Don't do shit.
Y'all don't listen to her. If you see some fucking humanity, some inhumane shit going on, you stand up and you fight. You don't listen to what my wife said. You listen to what I
That
said.
looks really inhumane right there. They're trying
Listen
to
to what I said.
They're trying to pull out of an ICE facility.
If you see some fucking inhumane shit go on, goddamn it, you don't stand back and say, "Oh, that's not my fight." You step up.
Yeah. Like all those people did when George Floyd got murdered.
Tyrone Brown said, "This is why I mind my business. Has nothing to do with the black man or the black business. I don't care."
It definitely has something to do with black business because my man's a black business owner and we usually deal with Latinos. That actually looked in our van thinking we were ICE one day.
Yeah, some heartbreaking shit. Some real heartbreaking ass shit. last year.
That hurt my feelings, but I get the big picture, but it still hurts my feelings.
A Latino Mexican Migo, I don't know if he was Mexican, but he was damn sure a friend of mine. If he breaking bread for me with me and my business, doing construction, building a fucking probably 1,000-unit fucking apartment complex on the other side of town.
They were all looking at us funny when we pulled in.
We pulled up selling some ice cream. He jokingly said, but still serious at the same time, "Are y'all ice?" And it was really heartbreaking for hear somebody to say that. My wife felt some kind of way about that. And she also feels some kind of way about the ICE invasion of America. It seems like to me she's down with what they doing. But as I told her, once you see the violence of what these folks is doing to these people over here, then you gonna fucking turn your back on these folks. All because you saw it. It's a difference between seeing it on TV and then seeing it in real life. Because our feelings go back to what we saw when Amigo asked us, "Are y'all ice?" When we pulling up an ice cream truck. Her feelings was hurt. Rightfully so. See what somebody said. Quick said, so you got an old school kind of ice cream truck.
Yeah. I have.
Yeah, I do. It all works. It all works. Providing smiles each and every mile while making my mama and daddy proud. That's my motto.
Yeah. This just shows that these people are picking on these people. I'm talking about the protesters. Look. Look. One more time and you're going to jail. I'd be more worried about him. He looks like a school shooter. Can he get a Flintstone push up pop? Fuck yeah. That's just crazy. I had a dream. I don't know why, but I was going through the ice cream stickers.
Yeah.
And I was like, ooh, a strawberry shortcake sounds so good.
Yeah.
I don't know why I remember that. Look at this. Stop. Sorry, but those people down there, in my opinion, they ain't shit. This has got to be down south because they look hot. Oh, Lord. Look. You need to be out there praying for everybody and against nobody. This is bullshit, man. Get the fuck out of here, man.
What the fuck? Look at this motherfucker.
Yeah, so you got a little bit of fucking mace in your face. Now you're getting baptized. I'm sorry, that looked like a setup to me.
It did look like it's
I'm just here with everybody else. Like, shout out to everybody else. Hey, I get you. And I know you're talking to me right now. Because I know you know that this is about business.
Join up, get you some money. Why are you threatening them like that? Take off their mask so we know who you are.
Yeah, that's a big deal.
All you need to know is that they're ICE and they're there to do a fucking job. Did you just say Breonna Taylor? Oh, for God's sakes. I'm not even going to say my opinion on Breonna Taylor. I'll catch hate. Let me say it later. Trayvon Martin? Definitely. That was some bullshit.
Build storage your way. U.S. General. Only at Harbor Freight.
Hey, it's cooled down just a little bit. How's that?
I like that going live like that. They talking to me and the folks and I like the way.
My girlfriend's right behind me. I'm going to Victor 3. That's what they said. Victor 3.
You know, this is not the America that most of us recognize. You can see it in the polls. This is not Stephen Miller's America. It's not the America that most small government conservatives recognize. It's certainly not the America
Morning,
that
Joe.
even
Who's the fucking
Joe
Morning Joe?
Rogan recognizes. He talked about it yesterday.
I can also see the point of view of the people that say, yeah, but you don't want militarized people in the streets just roaming around, snatching people up, many of which turn out to actually be U.S. citizens that just don't have their papers on them. Are we really going to be the Gestapo? Where's your papers? Is that what we've come to? So it's more complicated than I think people want to admit. ICE are villains. And now people are looking at them like murderous military people that are on the streets of our city, and they're masked up, which is also a problem, right? Because if you get arrested by a cop, you're allowed to ask the cop, what is your name and badge number? And you could film that cop. If you get arrested by an ICE agent, you have no such right. They're wearing a mask. They don't have to tell you.
Yeah, and Willie, he talked about Americans being snatched up off the streets because they don't have their papers, and he asks the question, are we the Gestapo? Talks about no rights by these people coming in wearing masks, saying you have no rights. They're not police officers.
Shout out to Caitlin Borden. She said, thank you from Joplin, Missouri. God is good. And then Sherry doubled back and said, God is very good. Shout out to God, y'all.
This is something new and alarming, and as Joe Rogan says, they're just snatching up Americans. They're snatching up Americans off the street and asking for papers. And he asks again, are we really the Gestapo? This is such Kristi Noem and Stephen Miller have taken us so far away from what Donald Trump talked about, which is, oh, we're going to get the worst of the worst. We're going to get the baddest of the bad. No, they're not getting the worst of the worst.
They're not.
Illegal immigrants.
I've been saying that.
They're now doing this to an American citizen, and there's another clip where Joe Rogan talks about an American citizen, a Minnesota mom, getting shot in the face when it looked like she was turning her car wheel and trying to get out of the way.
Joe Rogan's been consistent about this. He supported Donald Trump. He said he supported sealing the border, closing the border, at least having a secure border, and getting out the worst of the worst. That was the promise among illegal immigrants, murderers, rapists. We still hear that from the president every day. He says what we're doing is we're getting out the worst of the worst. That's just not true.
It's not true.
Fact, it's just not true. These are not the worst of the worst. And as you say, now we're having U.S. citizens pinned to the ground and arrested and thrown into vans. It happened inside a Target yesterday where an employee, a U.S. citizen, was arrested for protesting the presence of ICE inside the Target, arrested and dragged out. A U.S. citizen who cried, "I am a U.S. citizen," as the person was being dragged into a van. Rev, we were just talking about this a moment ago, but you have now men in military fatigues, look like they're dressed for war, ready for war. And as you've been talking to people on the ground in Minneapolis, emboldened by what
the
happened.
good Reverend Al Sharpton
Being shot in the face a couple of times, because they know that reflexively and immediately this administration, led by President Trump, will have their back, apparently no matter what they do.
No, that is what is the most alarming things that I've heard from people on the ground. We've had consistent relationships with some of the local activists in Minneapolis since George Floyd happened there almost 6 years ago. And they're saying they've never seen anything like this. We've said in the past, oh, you're discriminating against blacks and people of color, and that certainly continues. But these are just anybody, whites, anybody, and they're under siege, and they're unapologetic, and they're not listening to any appeal. And it is the closest graphic example I've seen of a police state going on in Minneapolis that I've seen in my lifetime.
Yeah, I've not seen this in my lifetime. I don't think anybody's seen it in their lifetime. And, you know, I think somebody in the White House, several people in the White House, Kristi Noem, think they're acting tough. They're going to show people who are tough. No, well, they're just showing people how stupid they are, how thuggish they are. The poll numbers are collapsing. The poll numbers just keep collapsing. And as they collapse, Mika, the more they collapse, the more brutish, the more terrible, the more unpopular the behavior comes, where you have Joe Rogan on radio yesterday talking about these Gestapo-like tactics. Joe Rogan saying that and talking about, again, the masks. It's just, people get dragged out of their cars, thrown onto the streets, and these ICE officers really, they don't believe that Americans have rights the way they're behaving. 40% of Americans approve of ICE tactics. That's the highest number I've seen. 57% disapprove. And the disapproval numbers just keep going up.
Things seem to really ramp up on the ground in Minnesota yesterday, and we're going to show you more of what we're seeing out of that state in just a moment. Plus, we'll go through President Trump's speech yesterday in Detroit that was filled with false claims about the state of the economy, also in an interview he did. The president, meanwhile, again suggesting U.S. intervention in Iran amid massive protests there. We'll show you what he said about sending troops to the Middle East. And on Capitol Hill, the Republican-led House Oversight Committee says it will look into hold the Clintons in contempt of Congress after they refused to testify about Jeffrey Epstein, a move that can't apply to President Trump, according to Chairman James Comey.
A remarkable letter from Bill and Hillary Clinton, which we'll get into later in the show.
With us this hour, co-host of our 9 a.m. hour, staff writer at The Atlantic, Jonathan Lemire, and opinion columnist for the New York Times, David French, is with us. So no more now on the situation out of Minnesota. The Justice Department says there is no basis for a civil rights investigation into the deadly ICE shooting of Renee Nicole Good. The feds argue the officer who shot her acted in self-defense.
What?
This comes as frustration grows in Minneapolis, where ICE and Border Patrol
Yeah,
agents are
after he
using
set her up for the
aggressive
kill.
tactics to arrest people. MS
I'm gonna give y'all my opinion on the woman who was unalived by the ICE agent in Minnesota. Um, I think he set her up for the kill because in training in law enforcement, they know that people use their weapons as use a vehicle as a weapon, and they know that when they pull people over, most of them are most of the people will pull off and leave. So the reason why I say that ICE agent set that woman up for the kill is because that's the reason why he walked across the windshield, because he knew that 9 times out of 10 is a high probability that this woman is going to pull off. So if she pull off, it makes it look like she's hitting him with the car. Now she might have bumped him with the car or whatever, but that gives him every right to believe that his life is in danger. So he's gonna pull his gun out and shoot the lady. Now I'm gonna show y'all a video later that I watched. Next, I'm gonna show y'all a video that I watched of some great officer work from the ICE agents. It actually surprised me on how good these guys did. You guys stay tuned. We're gonna watch that here in a second.
Our reporter Britt Miller talked with a local political leader who says he fears for his life.
In a network exclusive, we're hearing about the terrifying moments when Minneapolis City Council President Elliot Payne says he was assaulted by an ICE agent. Payne says it happened Monday night after he went to check on a U.S. citizen being harassed by federal agents.
I introduced myself as council president. I asked the name and badge number of the officer. They refused to provide that information, and they were pointing tasers at us indiscriminately. And then another agent came up from behind me and shoved me aside.
Seconds later, another person is pushed. This is just one of the countless videos showing how the streets of Minneapolis have descended into chaos after an ICE agent killed 37-year-old Renee Good, shooting her in the head.
It feels like a military occupation. It feels like we're under assault by our federal government.
At a gas station, agents walk up to a parked car, asking the driver for status.
I get status, got Honduran here.
When suddenly, the masked men smash his car window and drag him to the ground.
There's a lot of direct assault, and particularly how they're
Asking for ID, not stopping folks because they have committed a crime. Asking for their ID, profiling. Like I said,
and then they will just dump people off without medical care after essentially torturing them. And this is the most un-American thing I can imagine.
ICE agents started showing up in Minneapolis late last year for Operation Metro Surge, with reports of more than 2,000 arrests so far. But according to a new Quinnipiac poll, 57% of registered voters disapprove of the way ICE is enforcing immigration laws. 40% approve. Podcaster Joe Rogan joining the conversation with criticism.
And then I can also see the point of view of the people that say, yeah, but you don't want militarized people in the streets just roaming around, snatching people up, many of which turn out to actually be U.S. citizens. They just don't have their papers on them. Are we really going to be the Gestapo? Where's your papers? Is that what we've come to?
But the Trump administration has argued community members are the aggressors, disrupting immigration operations.
I'm not a rich man. I'm a poor man. I have not seen residents of Minneapolis being violent with law enforcement agents. I've only seen law enforcement agents being violent with the residents of Minneapolis.
See?
They are the aggressors, they are the instigators, and they are the escalators.
Payne says in the face of anger and fear, the community is practicing de-escalation and exercising their right to demonstrate. And with President Trump promising a day of reckoning and retribution in Minnesota, there's concern about what's next.
Are you worried that what happened to Renee Good could happen again, that another federal agent could kill somebody?
Yeah, I'm worried that they'll kill me because I'm out there and I'm witnessing and I'm documenting, and it seems that they are retaliating against us for asserting our rights.
And as clashes continue, activists have announced a day of action on January 23rd, asking people not to shop, not to go to work or even go to school, but to march peacefully through Minneapolis instead. Meanwhile, we've reached out to DHS about those videos you just saw. We have yet to hear back. Back to you.
Thank you so much, Britt. So, David French, you have the Justice Department covering up the killing of Renee Good, no investigation, despite the fact you have an ICE agent shooting at point-blank range from the side of the car straight into her window. It looked like it was pointed directly at her head. I don't know in what universe that wouldn't cause law enforcement officers to investigate that shooting. But here, the Justice Department, the White House, desperate to cover that investigation up and kill it. And then finally, I'm just curious, as a constitutional lawyer, I mean, I see these people being dragged in the street. I see masked people coming up, demanding papers. I see a guy sitting in a gas station parking lot, and ICE officers breaking at the window and
getting
dragging
gas.
him out and putting their knee.
No. They told him. They actually told him, this is ICE, and there's a Honduras person. Show us your paperwork. Why I got to show you my paperwork when I haven't done nothing, sir? You haven't shown. You haven't. There's nothing that I've done.
They don't have rights though, like we got. They don't have the same rights we have.
Get the fuck out of here.
That's the truth though.
Not even humane rights.
Well, yeah, everybody.
I thought we were supposed to be pulling up and taking out the rapists and the con artists and all that shit.
You got all the
But we fucking with innocent victims.
But if I go to the
It's
murderer,
not just going to get gas. Look at this.
if you go to the murderer's house though, and then you got 9 people that never done anything but cross the border.
No,
you're all going.
you putting out a scenario. I'm giving you facts of what they're showing us.
We've got people lined up for this job to put masks on, to go in, to break people's windows, drag them
That
out
guy
of
didn't
their
have a mask
cars,
on.
beat up American citizens.
Why would you need a mask when you're going to get gas?
No, I'm talking about that ICE agent didn't have one.
Help me understand, David, how we got here so fast.
Yeah, I think it's plain that we got here so fast because Donald Trump and Stephen Miller came into office deciding that they were going to move very fast and in a very brutal way. You know, and you mentioned the Constitution, Joe. I think it is starting to sink in at all levels of the federal judiciary that
That's what I
a
need
couple
right
of
there.
things. One, that the Trump administration is not being honest with them. There was a more than 200-page legal opinion coming out of Trump's deployment of the National Guard to Chicago and talking about the ICE tactics in Chicago that demonstrated all of the ways in which the administration had lied to judges, lied to the court about its actions. So it's sinking in that they're not being honest with them, and it's also sinking to the courts the way in which the Trump administration is systematically violating the Constitution. I think it is very telling that in the Trump v. Illinois opinion from the Supreme Court very recently that upheld an order blocking deployment of the National Guard, that Justice Kavanaugh very clearly said you can't stop people on the basis of race alone. Yet this seems to be happening across the United States.
You keep commenting about the legality of things. Let me ask you this question. This is what you said. They committed a crime when they crossed the border illegally. Let me ask you this question here quick.
This is a core area of Trump.
What do you think about the people? Okay, they crossed the border illegally.
to do and to engineer an immigration
What do you
practice.
what do you
This is
think
part of the
about the
reason why
people
Americans
who
voted
are
for him, and
actually
it's
having
part of the reason.
kids
And he has squandered that
born here in
goodwill
America
in
from the
a
illegals?
core
What's your opinion on
area
that,
for
Quick?
him. And this is the record that Republicans are going to be running on
The whole DACA
this year
program.
in the midterms. It's a question
I
that
just
was
want to know your
initially
opinion on that.
strongly Republican, now tilting against them because people are looking at this and having the same reaction you and I have. This isn't what we want in America.
All right. Remember the video I was telling y'all? Great police officer work by the ICE people. This is what I saw right here. I want y'all to check this
remember
out.
how affordable filing your taxes was last year? File again.
I've never seen police work done this well before.
Watch out behind you, watch out! Holy. Watch out front of you, watch out front.
They could have bust on him right there. They could have bust on this guy here a long time ago.
Yeah. He can bust on him right now.
Yep.
You guys looking to be alive.
All right, here with reaction, ICE Director Pablo.
Get up, Cheryl.
Those guys can teach you something. Those guys can teach these other ICE officers how to handle a situation. That was great police work right there. Because that guy gave them remember I was telling you about people using their vehicles as weapons? In the training, the police officers have every right to fucking get a free body on you. Those guys exhibit great police work. They should be the teachers of these other ICE people and showing them how to actually handle the situation. Let's listen to what Henry got to talk about.
Public about these ramming incidents. I don't know what else will on top of what happened. Previously we now have 3 in recent days. Very dangerous now. Do you tie a lot of this danger to the rhetoric of people like Tim Walz, who compares ICE to Gestapo?
Maximum said you're a dumbass if you believe that. No law enforcement needs to hide his face if you're for the community. I agree with you.
That was
Come to their house and try to kill their kids.
on mainstream media, right?
That's what you signed up for.
You saw the officers and agents attempting to apprehend a criminally illegal alien.
Oh, listen what he said. Listen what he said, baby. Baby. Come here. Come here.
With neck injuries. And every day, Sean, this is what
Listen.
men and women of ICE are
Listen what he said.
It's
He said, and you have the nerve to have a Quran and a Bible in the front of you. Shame.
Oh wow, that's judgmental. Very nice.
What do you make of?
Why should I be shamed for having seeking knowledge from both good books? Maximum.
They call it a micro antifada.
Which one should I have up there, and which one should I take down?
Closely aware of it.
Please let me know.
About a strategy laid out.
I appreciate your criticism, though. I'm just creating content and want to know which Bible should I, which book should I take down? Because personally, I really don't even read neither one of them. I just got them, to be honest with you. I got them for anytime I want to seek some knowledge. I know where to go because I don't listen to what people say. Oh, well, the Bible says or whatever. I like to go and get the knowledge for myself. So I do have the capability of looking and seeking knowledge if I wanted to from 2 good books. I actually had a Mormon, what was it, a Mormon Bible? They got their own Bible or something like that too. Yeah. I had a Mormon Bible one time from when the people came through, knocked on my door and left me one.
It's just regular Bible.
You know what I'm saying? So hey, which one do you think I need to take down? I'm just asking.
Groups of people to make your jobs harder and obstruct justice. Should those people be arrested?
I got you that Bible because you were seeking knowledge. That's why you got both those Bibles up there.
Constitutional right. Go out
Well, I got one Bible because that's my Uncle Mudcat Bible. God rest his soul. That's, you know what I'm saying? That's one reason why I got it.
To again
And the other one is
law enforcement operations.
Persuasion vision. Are you agreeing with me when you say exactly such a stupid statement?
Security investigations, my folks.
You talking about Maximo or you talking about me?
And people can be held accountable because you can't organize
that's a stupid statement to
groups to
say.
go out and impede law enforcement. You know,
He sounded like a typical American.
American Christian.
He sounded like a typical American Christian. That's why I don't listen to a typical American Christian. You know what I'm saying? Because they all judgmental and they tell you what you supposed to do because it says it in the Bible. And then when you ask them, where it said that in the Bible, they can't tell you the verse. So that's why I got that Bible so I can read the knowledge myself and not have to depend on what somebody tells me what the Bible means or what it says.
The men and women of ICE, what he should worry about is the sanctuary policies that have these criminal aliens go back to his neighborhoods and commit heinous crimes like fentanyl trafficking, human trafficking, rape of a child. He should focus on those and let law enforcement do law enforcement work.
Trump Nation, is that what it says?
Yeah. This Trump land. You're right. This is Trump Nation. This is Trump land.
Fox News YouTube page.
This Trump land.
We're soon going to have the United States of Greenland.
Shout out to PJ Silence. They said this is just like the civil rights movement. The only difference is they're not using water hoses and dogs anymore.
Yeah, that was bullshit.
Gamer Kid said, well, if Trump would step in and step it up and damn, hold up. Shit moving fast. Well, if Trump would step in and step up and start deporting more of these assholes, we can get our country back. Finally, look at the Germany, Switzerland, Poland as an example that we all need to try and behave like Trump.
Damn.
Kevin, he said ICE needs to come to Utah and fix the sanctuary state, get rid of the Governor Cox.
Damn.
Gonna rename it Trump land. This Trump land. I said that. This Trump land.
Tax Act knows early birds get the worm, so you can quickly file the moment tax season opens. Tax Act can help late birds file too. That's right, everyone gets worms. Tax Act, let's get them over with.
I definitely am.
Somebody said, can you give me this? Trump is doing good and bad. What good and bad is he doing? I'm just asking. I'm not contradicting what you're saying. I'm just asking what good and bad is he doing? What good is he doing? We can definitely see what bad is he doing. What good is he doing?
As violent anti-ICE protests continue to flood Minnesota, DHS is now deploying hundreds of more federal agents to combat the rioters in that state.
That state's raised all kinds of hell. That state's really came up since George Floyd died. That state raises all kinds of hell. Or Minneapolis, should I say, raises all kinds of hell.
Agents will surge the Minneapolis area. That's on top of the already 2,000 agents that are here. But the Democratic mayor, Jacob Fry, says these agents are going to be met with resistance.
We have thousands and hundreds of thousands of people that are standing up for their neighbors right now. We have
Love our neighbor.
Taking the bait of this
That's what
Trump
God
administration
said.
because they all know, we know, they're looking for any excuse to come in with greater force and occupy our city. We're grinning down this bear. We are doing right by our city and the people in it, and we're not backing down.
Now, cell phone video from the ICE officer.
Yeah, she wasn't harassing, antagonizing that situation at all.
His wife taunting the agent moments before telling her wife to drive off.
I said, go get yourself some lunch, big boy. Go ahead.
Knock that bitch out.
DHS Secretary Kristi Noem is standing by the ICE officer who fired the shots and killed Renee Good in what Noem
There's that
calls
blood
domestic
all over the
terrorism
seat.
in Mayor Fry's
If you look at what the definition of domestic terrorism is, it completely fits the situation on the ground. This individual, as you saw in the video that we released just 48 hours after this incident, showed that this officer was hit by her vehicle. She weaponized it, and
PJ Styles, I totally agree. The only one,
around him and the public.
totally agree with what you said, PJ. The only one that made money is him and his family and his friends. Totally agree with what you said.
Also, new video leading up to the moments of Renee Good's shooting death by an ICE agent.
I was a server for 30 years.
So it said, sorry your feelings are hurt. Yes, love thy neighbor, but you don't have to love thy neighbor for stealing all your shit. Who's stealing whose shit, man? We see the motherfucker going to get gas at the gas station, bro. What are you talking about?
Honking the horn and possibly taunting.
Are you a victim? Do you know who? If you are, do you know who stole your shit? Did you see them? I ain't stealing the motherfucking thing. These folks got money because they working for that shit.
And they're still making shit wages here. And still making money.
Outside the federal building,
Still got brand new cars.
An independent photographer who was there says protesters tried to stop traffic in and out.
She lost her first two kids to the state. Yeah, they're trying to humanize her. They're trying to demonize her and humanize her at the same time.
After the shooting death of Renee Good, one car even intentionally blocking in federal agents. At one point, Border Patrol warned two women to stop trailing them.
If I continually see you following us, interfering with us, honking your horn, blocking our cars, you have a very high probability of making a really bad decision and being arrested today, okay? I'm not.
They're gonna Renee Good your ass.
So you heard Mayor Fry say that there
There's
are
another
thousands and thousands of people protesting and resisting against ICE here.
Think you're
During the
protected,
ride along,
bitch. You're
we
not
saw that
protected.
in real time. You know, as soon as these Border Patrol agents get out of their car to apprehend anyone or question anyone, they're surrounded by people with those ear-piercing whistles. And so there are neighborhood watches here for immigration agents, and they are in full effect in Minneapolis right now. Back to you guys in New York.
All right, thanks, Matt. What's happened is unacceptable, and what they're obstructing, because ICE has released some of the people that they have arrested that they claim to be watching these protesters. So someone was convicted of homicide, a Burmese national. They got arrested by ICE, a Guatemalan illegal alien in the country. Wanted for homicide, already committed homicide, was arrested. Attempted homicide from someone from Sudan. A Somalian convicted of manslaughter. A Mexican illegal convicted of homicide. 2 counts.
Where's the video then?
Leon. 2 conviction of homicide, alliteration.
Then where's the video?
National convicted of homicide, rape against a child. I mean, the list.
Where's the video at of them going to get those people? Because I'm pretty sure there ain't no protesters outside stopping you from getting those people.
Those protesters don't know those people.
No.
They think they do.
No, they talking about this motherfucker talking about the people that they arrested.
Right, they're going into these neighborhoods trying to get these people.
No. We don't know. He's showing. He's telling you the people that they arrested. Well, show us the video of these people being arrested, sir. And I guarantee you, if you show us video of a child rapist or whatever the fuck. Goddamn, that's being fucking arrested by ICE. I guarantee you ain't gonna see no fucking protesters out there raising hell at that fucking arrest. I guarantee you that. So show us that video then, because they ain't got it.
So what are they supposed to do? Go in here and say we're going in here to get a child predator?
That's what they say.
Everybody back away. We're going to get a child predator.
No. I'm talking about. Well, you're impeding these folks. I'm talking about what he just read off. He just read off and said ICE has arrested these people. Well, you got all this video of ICE fucking with the civilians out there, impeding these folks from doing their fucking job or whatever. Well, show us the video of you arresting the child rapists and the drug dealer motherfuckers. Show us that video, because I doubt very. Come on, if you really think that a protester is gonna be out there in the fucking yard and they going to arrest a motherfucker who's fucking a little child, goddamn it, They're gonna be some protesters out there protesting against that.
But how are you supposed
Get the
to,
fuck out of
How are
here.
you supposed to give them that information while you're trying to arrest? How are you supposed to let these people know who you're arresting at the time that you're arresting them?
I'm not talking about that. Because it is a crime to impede folks, impede or law enforcement for doing their job. It is a crime for doing that. But my question is, if you're gonna name out the people that they are arrested, show us the video, sir. Show us that this shit is working. Show us that this shit is working that you're doing. Yeah, you got people impeding your progress. Of course, that's what protest is. That's what protest is. But since you are making arrests of people, show us the video. JP Silent said, that's a good question. The Indians asked the same question when the Europeans landed on our land. That's very good conversation. That's very good right there. And what they did then. The same folks of today, what they did then. Same thing happened to the Indians that took. Then the devil back and said the same thing happened to the Indians that they did to Venezuelans. Took their chief and took their land. I'll be damned. Damn, that was good. Shout out to PJ Silence. Make sure you like and subscribe to the Neighborhood Superstar Podcast. If you don't like it, change the laws. How the fuck am I going to change the laws for a country that these laws been implemented and dominated by a certain sector of people for damn near 300 years? How the fuck am I going to change this? I'm going to need 600 years to change it. These folks got laws planned for the next goddamn 1,500 years. So what the fuck are you talking about? Change what? Get the fuck out of here, man. People don't really realize what the fuck they saying.
Okay.
Doing their job.
So they're protecting those criminals
100%.
instead of protecting the law enforcement who's out there trying to make Minnesota safer. Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem, she announced an updated restriction on the congressional visits to these ICE detention facilities because she says when these lawmakers go in unannounced, it creates unsafe conditions for the lawmakers and for the ICE agents. And she said they're all trying to get in these detention centers. It's a circus-like publicity stunt rather than legitimate oversight. So lawmakers now, if they want to go into one of the ICE facilities, they have the right to do that. They just have to notify a week in advance, 7 days in advance. And on Saturday, there were 3 House Democrats, including Ilhan Omar and Angie Craig and Kelly Morrison, who were Democrats from Minnesota. They were denied entry into a facility in Minnesota. This is what Ilhan Omar said.
When people are disappeared in the darkness, American democracy dies.
Congresswoman,
and it is really important for every single person in this country to understand that they are not only disappearing people who have committed crimes.
PJ Silence, your grandfather was right.
Undocumented. They are disappearing U.S. citizens.
You're talking your way right out of this country.
Those are just lies. And Ilhan Omar and other politicians who have fomented all of this and encouraged people to go out and get involved and disrupt these ICE actions, I would argue have blood on their hands. This is, these agents they're not there because they feel like it or because they want to be there. They're there because they have a constitutional responsibility to enforce the law. That is why they are there.
She fucked up if she did that right there.
Has a problem with the laws.
She's standing up for her people.
And change the laws.
We got 52 people live in the Neighborhood Superstar Podcast right now. Y'all hit that like button.
Had a very basic but a very important point about the two sides, about the executive branch and the legislative branch working out their differences.
I'm an Arizona native, and so the work that the Department of Homeland Security does in Arizona is so important because this is real for us. This matters to us every single day. And ICE they do a very important function. They help catch the guys who are very dangerous, folks who are rapists and murderers, and get them out of the country. Congress is not new, and neither is DC.
I like
to
her
circus
outfit.
life.
Yeah, I like that too.
Stunts, right?
That is
We've seen those for years.
Yeah, I really
And
like
both
that.
parties engage in that
I
activity.
think I just
The
found my new
reality is,
niche.
if you want to do good oversight, you work with the co-equal branches of government and find a
I
solution
think I found my
that
new
allows
niche
you
on
to
the
do
podcast
oversight
sound of the game.
and also
What's
allow
that?
those men and women to do their jobs.
I would say
Oh,
real
what's it?
quickly, Ainsley, is that my concern right
It's a
now
mix.
is less with the elected officials
My new wave.
and their stunts,
Oh.
because she is right. Both parties do stunt. But the elected officials are giving marching orders to these protesters that are breaking the law and putting
Breaking the
themselves
law,
in very
breaking the law.
How many views I told you I had when we was in the shower?
Thousands.
1,800. Just cracked 5,000.
Damn, baby.
529 right now. 15 new subscribers on this live stream right now. Shout out to you guys, man, for the support for the Neighborhood Superstar Podcast. This video is climbing, man. Over 5,000 views, 15 new subscribers, 45 currently in the Neighborhood Superstar chat room right now. Checking out the Neighborhood Superstar. Appreciate you guys, man.
But go on the sidewalk. Don't be in the middle of the street.
Well, the White House, Abigail
Shut the fuck up.
Don't be out in the middle of the street stopping these fucking.
That ain't no protest.
Well, protest ain't blocking fucking
Yes, it
progress.
is. Yes, it is.
Don't block
Hold on.
So true.
Didn't you just say?
I'm Steve Ducey. I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart.
I'm about to put the camera this way towards us. Now my wife just said when that motherfucker said stand on the sidewalk, stand out the way. My wife said, yeah. But a couple of hours ago, she was just talking about how when the Iranians over there raising hell, kicking up dust in their country, I'm pretty sure they in the way of stopping the fucking folks from fucking stopping them from raising hell. And y'all know what she said? That's how you protest right there. So when we over here protesting the way we are, she seems to be against it because of her boy, Donald J. Trump.
You want to know why I'm against the way that we're doing it? Because these people are just looking for a reason to protest. The Iranians over there have a absolute life-threatening reason to be out in the streets protesting. That's why you're seeing the country fall. The whole fucking country's falling over there because the people are sick of the shit. Now, if we were sick of our country and the bullshit, it would be a hell of a lot worse than Iran.
Like January 6th?
We all 30,000 times worse than that.
Like what those white
We are
men,
a nation of guns.
like what those white men did for January 6th. You talking about like that?
I ain't saying nothing about white people. I'm saying
No, I'm
what
giving you facts.
people in general
Okay,
can
what those
do
people,
by numbers.
Okay, what those people did, and what those people did, who was largely ruled by white men that went to the fucking Capitol January 6th. You talking about raising hell like that?
It'd be a whole lot worse.
Okay, let's get back into this thing, man. I just wanted to share that with y'all. See, it's mixed. See, she's pro Trump, but until she see what he's doing and she sees it with her own two eyes.
I'm pro Trump, yes, and here's why I'm pro Trump. And it's not like I'm everything pro Trump. I don't get along with everything that he's doing, but overall, hell yeah, I want to get my 2,000 stimulus here in about 3 months. Fucking right. And tariffs are coming back to the people. He's a businessman. Half of these people just dropped their kids off at daycare just so they can go protest today. That music. What did your boy say that come over here? Your best friend in the world. What did he say? He might not agree with everything Trump said or does, but we need Trump right now. We need somebody strong like Trump right now. That's exactly what
he said. He said he's the only real president that we had.
Yeah.
And he's not necessarily a Trumpernite rooting for Trump, but this is a person who served in the United States Navy, who retired, who served under 3 presidents, and Trump just happened to be one of them.
High ranking.
So that's the reason why, and he was a high ranking official in the military, in the Navy. So that's the reason why I took his opinion and ran with it.
Yep. We need Trump, and he's right. You can't have Kamala, or I don't know if he said that, but somebody said you can't have. Basically, you can't have somebody like Kamala go over there and sit down with these people that don't even deal with women, for one. Like when Pelosi went over there trying to make a big deal, they're like, bitch, if you're going to be a woman in the government, you better be one strong bitch. No nonsense, bitch. Look, drop them off some food and shit. Why not? South Africa, what a disaster that. What did he say? What's that last one said?
Gwyneth Davis said, "Hi, watching from South Africa. What a disaster that Orange Man needs to go."
What's that mean?
No, he's watching. He's talking about Donald Trump, the Orange Man.
Who's the Orange Man?
Yeah, you know they talking about his tan and shit.
Oh, well. Nah, he don't need to go nowhere.
My friend married a liberal before he got into politics, and they can't talk about politics because he says it's not worth getting divorced over.
Them liberals, hey. They are what they are, man. Oh, you know what, Ice? Y'all should leave.
Yeah, I agree.
They're telling you to go. You should just listen to them and go.
Yeah, get the fuck out of this city.
Fuck no.
Where is the fucking police officers of fucking Minneapolis? Where the fuck they at? They just debowed they whole motherfucking city.
This is them just in front of an ICE facility.
No, what are police officers at, man? This shit going down all over the city.
Hey, if ICE can't handle it, send the National Guard. Send them on in there. These people want to be uncontainable. We'll gotta show them that they can't do that. Think the government's gonna back down and look like sissies? Fuck no. We're gonna keep fighting. I'm gonna go home just because you told me to. Yeah, they look scared to death, dude. Make me sick. Oh, now we have some gay shit. So this guy yells, "Suck my dick!" to a bunch of dudes.
You don't want to tell a man that.
Damn.
We just saw what happens when you tell a man that.
Hey. Suck my cock. Okay. Tell a bunch of dudes that, dude.
Yeah.
Alright.
Like Corey said, that don't matter what motherfucker way over there. Tell me that close to me in my face. Bobby says, "Let's go, Trump. Make America great again."
Again.
Make sure you like and subscribe, Bobby.
Oh, now they're talking about their mothers.
Al West said a bunch of un-Americans. What's up, Al West? Make sure you like and subscribe too.
Your mother should have boarded you? Damn. Your mother should have swallowed you, dude. You tell the motherfucker that shouldn't be alive.
It's live.
That's like damn near the same neighborhood. Last one got killed in. Total fucking chaos, man. Look at that. Do you have a lot of room? On the icy street.
Shout out to Bobby. Shout out to Bobby. He said, especially the rainbow cross-dressing trains retard.
Damn.
QBTYGM O mob.
There's gonna be a situation here. Is this live?
This live.
Oh, bitch, get in your house. Look at him. White liberal.
Oh, come on now. I see people who standing up for their neighbor.
Well, it's not gonna do him any fucking good.
So standing up for humanity is not doing them any good?
Them standing up for this right here is not gonna do them any good. It's gonna do them more harm than good doing what they're doing.
Standing up for humanity.
It's not an issue of standing up for humanity. It's how they're doing it.
This is a humanity cause right here. Let me ask y'all a question. We got 64 people watching the Neighborhood Superstar podcast. Do y'all agree with me, or do y'all agree with the ice cream king, or y'all agree with the ice cream queen? If you agree with the queen, press 2. If you agree with the king, ice cream king, press 1. 1 if you agree with me, 2 if you agree with my wife.
Throw them 2s on the board. Come on now.
Fuck out of here. I'll be damned you got a 2. I'll be damned you got a 2 already. Fuck y'all. Who sent the 2? Who sent the fucking 2? You got 2. You got 3 2s. You got 3 2s, baby.
Do you even have a 1?
Fuck no.
That's right. Throw them 2s on the board, guys.
Fuck y'all. Right. Fuck y'all.
War drums, yeah. She is disturbing the peace. They should get her. Go ahead and arrest her ass for that. Fuck it.
That's a protest. What protest is supposed to be nice and calm?
Japan.
Yeah, I was in Japan in a calm ass fucking protest. This is America.
Yeah, well, we don't need to be doing them. That right there, people have fucking issues. They can't deal with that shit. Me being a neighbor, I'd be out there, bitch, stop with the drums already. Fuck. There you go. Disturbing the peace. What are you gonna do about it? Now they're going to get somebody.
Is that a child rapist? Is that the child rapist they're going to get?
It probably is a dangerous criminal. Look how they're coming up on them. You better get in that door. Don't look like that right now. There you go. Man, I hope nobody gets killed right now. That is total chaos, you guys. It's too loud. Yep, see, he told you. There you go. Just back up right there. You're good. These guys need body cameras.
That's true. Bobby said, "We love ICE. Thank you for your bravery, for saving this country and putting your life on the line. You guys are amazing. You deserve better."
What if somebody was to yell, "This guy's a child predator from wherever the fuck"?
I bet you they'll stop. I bet you they'll stop. It doesn't matter where they from. This guy's a child predator, and it's a child that's been kidnapped, and we about to bring the child. The child is in there right now. We about to bring the child out. I bet you all these folks right here are fucking start clapping.
And what those folks just did was ruin the investigation.
They'll start clapping.
We've been getting plenty of warning.
Cause ain't nobody trying to stop motherfucking no child.
But here's the
people
problem.
from apprehending the child predators.
Right, but they don't know that. Then they already told them people that ICE was there way before ICE even knocked on the door. That's the problem. They're at that house for a reason. It looks like a damn good one. And they're gonna drag a couple people out of there.
Look at him playing that drum over there.
Look, yeah. Well, we know he was in a band, and that's his shit. Fucking... My God.
Shout out to Fred. How you doing?
Somebody got kids. There's a kid standing out there crying. You hear a kid? You hear that kid? Is that a kid?
No, that's somebody hollering. Sound like they're saying shit.
Sound like a kid. I mean, they should go to jail for neglect right now. Me, I'd be out there if I was ICE being a dickhead like this.
Yeah, I bet. How would you be? This is what a Trump supporter would be like, y'all. You see a Trump supporter? This is what a Trump supporter would be like. Ain't that a bitch? That's my wife. I'd be so fucking disappointed.
If I was ICE, that's what I'd be doing out there, though.
So fucking disappointed. Look, hold on. They wouldn't even got a black man up out of there. Let's see this. That's what they pulled out the house.
He's tall, big dude. Just him?
Shout out to Dark. He said these politicians need to stop telling these people to harass ICE and then play victim when they get hurt.
Yep.
Shout out to Al West. He said, gotta roll. See y'all later. Make sure you like and subscribe before you get up out of here, Al. Appreciate you tuning in. Shout out to Wally. He said, anyone coming to America should be able to take care of themselves and their children. Stop bleeding the American tax people to death.
Yeah, World War II. Move out of the way, bitch! He just said you right on out of the way. You lived there, didn't you? And they can't leave because ICE has got them blocked in. ICE has got ICE blocked in right now.
They playing that. That's all planned and orchestrated. That shows you. That's why I said you gotta look at the video. All planned and orchestrated by ICE. What the fuck is they coming down the road for and they going up the road for? They create the chaos.
There's a fucking 100 people out there.
And this is a fucking American. This is an American right here. And I thought that's what been deporting the illegals.
She's American, looks like.
Yeah.
Is he?
That's proof right there. That's proof. Thank you.
We don't know who he is. Just because she's an American don't make him an American.
Done broke up a fucking home. Now what if they kids in school?
What the hell did that guy do?
Nothing.
How do you know that, baby? You don't know that. Let's be realistic. He had to have done something serious. He is an immigrant, she said.
Fucking sad. Fucking sad. Breaking up homes.
There you go.
Bobby, you say yep for the better. Are you talking to me when I said they're breaking them home? Is that for the better, Bobby? Is that what are you talking to me?
Surely not.
You talking? Oh, so he talking to me? Bobby talking to me?
They didn't go in that house just because he's an immigrant. He done something. He had to have done something.
Profiling like a motherfucker, boy.
Why is that car there?
Bobby said you don't have a life if you got time to sit out and beat on a drum.
Oh, you're annoying, that's for sure if you do that. I'll tell you it's annoying. Little drama girl.
Somebody said, but if you worship your government, that's your downfall.
Oh, you want to fight till they get out and start fighting. And then you're a victim. Look at that car antagonizing it. Look at that poor dog. Don't have a clue what the fuck.
That's the only motherfucker out there that gets sympathy.
Yeah.
The goddamn mutt.
The fucking dog. The only one innocent motherfucker out there right now.
He got more rights than every motherfucker out there.
In my opinion, he does. Well, it's obviously the police, so... Oh, wow, bitch. I wonder what those guys are saying. Move, bitch.
Well, he's sliding.
He wants them to get the fuck out of their way. He's making a move.
Let him go. Back up so the dude can get out of there. Now you go and get the fuck up out of there.
See,
look. See how the ice motherfucker blocking him in? See, by coming down the road? Let the man get out of there so y'all can get the fuck up out of there.
I fucking seen this already. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I don't know how they replayed that, but they did. I've seen that already. Whoa. Yeah, because they ain't went in the house yet. That is disturbing the peace, what she's doing. She's driving that cop nuts. She's driving me nuts, hell. I swear I've seen that one part already, but I don't remember this. Yeah, they're fixing to go back in the house. This is a replay. If that cop was to just break out in a dance right quick, it'd be funny as hell. This is honestly driving me nuts.
This is what somebody said. This is what Dark Gravel said. Whoever Gestapo, yes, Gestapo allowed Jews to bang drums and scream into microphones. You know what they talking about?
I didn't hear what you said. I'm sorry.
Whoever Gestapo, Gestapo, yes, Gestapo allowed Jews to bang drums and scream into microphones.
That's crazy. That's annoying. Whatever their point was, I'm sure it worked.
No, they play this over and over again.
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, that's a dangerous situation. If you really think about it, a gunshot could go off at any. We're in America. A gunshot could go off at any fucking second during this shit.
Sir, I believe that people that are in this United States that are citizens have legal status here. Those.
Madam Secretary, we are joined on Zoom by a gentleman named
I
Sage
remember
Park.
this.
Yeah, I
He
remember
is
this
a
too.
United States Army
He put her
combat
on blast.
who was shot
He's
twice
mutilated.
while serving our country in Panama in 1989. Like many veterans, he struggled with PTSD and substance abuse after his service. He was arrested in the 1990s for some minor drug offenses, nothing serious. He never hurt anyone besides himself, and he's been clean and sober for 14 years.
Shout out to Bobby, man.
He's a
Appreciate you
combat
checking out the Neighborhood
Purple
Superstar
Heart recipient.
podcast. I hope
He
you
has
subscribe.
sacrificed
You have a
more for
good
this
day,
country
man.
than most people ever have. Earlier this year, you deported him to Korea, a country he hasn't lived in since he was 7 years old. Will you join me in thanking Mr. Park for his service to our country?
Sir, I'm grateful for every single person that has served our country and follows
And
our laws.
can you please
And
tell
knows
Mr.
that our
Park
laws
why
are
you
important,
deported him?
Every one of them needs to be
Wrong,
Since you
bitch.
understand that
Wrong.
Many veterans struggle with PTSD. Many veterans struggle with substance abuse challenges. This man took 2 bullets for our country. Are you a broad authority, by the way, as secretary, to issue humanitarian parole, to do deferred action? Will you commit to at least looking at Mr. Park's case to see if you can help him find a pathway back to this country that he sacrificed so much for?
I will absolutely look at his case, but I want you
Thank
to
you.
remember that
Madam
our
Secretary, the
programs
man
need to have
behind you, please stand up, sir.
You
His name
didn't
is
even
Jim
thank him
Brown
for his
from Detroit,
service,
Missouri.
bitch. I think a
He
common
is a
fucking
Navy
guy that comes
combat
into
veteran who served
KFC
our
thank
country
you for his
in the Gulf
service.
War.
But this is the bitch that
And you
fucking.
ain't even got the common fucking.
Came to our
This
country
your homegirl though.
She ain't my homegirl.
She deployed to ICE though.
for 48
She-
years.
You support ICE,
She's
so
Department of Homeland Security.
and she's deported. She deported. I mean, she told them not to go out there.
Just because
she has
I'm a
never
Republican
committed
doesn't
any
mean I
crime
agree with
other
everything
than
Republicans
writing
do,
to
But
baby.
she sent them out there though, and you for ICE.
I don't like
years
her.
ago.
She's a
She
bullshit
is
a lot.
currently in
Isn't that
prison
what your standard
and
of a
facing
bullshit a lot
deportation.
is?
Ms. Nolan, will you thank Mr. Brown?
She's doing too
for his
damn
service to
much
our
and she's
country?
lying.
Thank you, Mr. Brown, for your
And
service.
she's doing
Now,
it
what
quickly.
possible explanation can there be
You don't
for
stand up
locking
and tell a
his
veteran
wife
thank
for
you for
4
your service.
months
You're an
when
asshole.
she has committed
Well,
no
we're gonna show
crime
love to our veteran
other
right here
than
that's
writing
watching
a
this
couple
right
of
now.
bad checks
Shout out to
your
Road
office.
Run. He said, "I'm a veteran.
Sir,
I'm
it is
telling
not
you,
my
there's something
prerogative,
fishy
my
about
attitude,
that
or my
story."
job to pick and choose
What branch of the
laws
military
in
was
this
you in,
country.
Road Run? I'm a United States Navy vet myself.
Follow.
Make sure you like and subscribe.
All kinds of things, but you're choosing not to. Will you commit again to just reviewing Donna's case and reuniting this combat veteran with his beloved wife, who also loves this country?
I will review the case.
Now, Madam Secretary, you've already heard the story of Lance Corporal Alejandro Barranco, the United States Marine
What's that? You
veteran
get
who's
ready,
behind
man.
you, who also has
Yeah.
two
I'm ready.
brothers
I'm just
who are
making
United
shit
States
right.
Marines. Will you
You're gonna
thank
take me
Lance
into-
Corporal Barranco for his service?
Thank you for your service.
His father, Narcisco Barranco, is a landscaper in California who has lived peacefully in our country for 30 years and has no criminal record. Last spring, while he was mowing the lawn at an IHOP, ICE agents tackled him in the street and imprisoned him for weeks. A peaceful, hard-working man who raised 3 sons to be United States Marines. We need men of that character in this country. Again, as secretary, you have broad discretion. Will you consider Lance Corporal Barranco's father for parole in place to stay in our country, owing to the fact that he has contributed to our country by raising 3 United States Marines?
This is an opportunity to remind everybody that every
Simplify,
person in this
simplify,
country
Road
illegally
Runner.
has an opportunity
He's a
to
Marine.
voluntarily go home.
Appreciate
Come
your
back
service,
the right way.
man.
He
Follow
raised
our
3
laws.
United States Marines.
I'm a United States Navy
He's been living
veteran.
here peacefully, doing his job for 30 years. You have discretion. You are choosing not to use it. Madam Secretary, you promised America that you would go after the worst of the worst. But these people are not the worst of the worst. A Purple Heart recipient, a military spouse, the father of 3 Marines.
See?
And it's not just veterans and military families. You are locking up and deporting children with cancer, mothers with babies in the NICU, United States citizens. There are many problems with your leadership, but the biggest problem is this. You don't seem to know how to tell the difference between the good guys and the bad guys. Go after the bad guys. Go after the terrorists.
She shouldn't be in there. That's why.
Mr. Chairman, Mr. Gladstein.
Shout out to Benny from Mississippi. I love when he checked him on this right here.
Organizations that pose
Mr. Thompson
on the domestic side.
He looks like a Reverend Thompson, don't he?
Yeah. Listen to how he checked him.
Threat to the homeland at this point.
Listen.
Can you please clarify, like organizations?
Any domestic terrorist organization that poses a threat to the homeland as we speak.
I'd say the first one, President Trump had just announced executive order domestic terrorist organization, and that's our primary concern right now.
All right, that's what President Trump did. What did the FBI say?
We share the same view. When you look at the data right now, you look at the domestic terrorist threat that we're facing. Right now, what I see from my position is that's the most immediate violent threat that we're facing on the domestic side.
So where is the Antifa headquarters?
Since they so real.
What we're doing right now with the organization.
Where in the United States does Antifa exist? If it's a terrorist organization and you've identified it as number 1.
We are building out the infrastructure right now.
So what does that mean? We're trying to get the information. You say Antifa is a terrorist organization. Tell us as a committee, how did you come to that? Where do they exist? How many members do they have in the United States as of right now?
Well, that's very fluid. It's ongoing for us to understand that. The same, no different than Al Qaeda and ISIS.
No, I don't want you. I'll ask one question, sir. I just want you to tell us. If you said Antifa is the number 1 domestic terrorist organization operating in the United States, I just need to know where they are, how many people. I don't want a name. I don't want anything like that. Just how many people have you identified with the FBI that Antifa is made of?
Well, the investigations are active.
Answer the question.
You wouldn't come to this committee and say something you can't prove. I know. I know you wouldn't do that.
Got him.
But you did. Madam Secretary, you and the gentleman from NCTC reference the unfortunate accident that occurred with the National Guardsman being killed.
You think that was an unfortunate accident?
I mean,
It was a terrorist.
No, wait. Look, I'll get it straight. Then you can.
He shot our National Guardsman in the head.
Look, Mr. Chairman, will you direct the witness to allow me to ask my question? It was an unfortunate situation, but you blamed it solely on Joe Biden. I want you to know who approved the asylum application for this same person.
Mr. Thompson,
She did.
this individual that came into the country,
No, I want to know who approved.
Congressman Thompson, I want
No,
you to
no,
understand.
No,
Answer
This
the
individual
question.
came into the country,
I'm not
he
gonna
came
let you.
under
I'm not gonna let you.
evacuation of Afghanistan under Operation Allies Welcome, was thoroughly vetted by the Biden administration at that point in time, allowed into our country, and then was never followed up. I want to remind everybody
Reclaim my
in
time.
Congress,
Reclaim my time.
we follow the law, and every asylum is supposed to have a check-in every single year, and the Biden administration
That guy
failed
sitting
to
next
do
to her
that. They
is looking
vetted
at him
this
like, yeah, she
individual,
got
allowed them
you.
into
But
our
dickhead, you
country.
couldn't even get her. And she ain't got shit.
Gentleman asked his question.
You
Yes
couldn't
or
even
no?
get him.
Who approved?
He
the
got both of
asylum?
y'all.
The application on the asylum was thoroughly filled out by information that was gathered by the Biden administration.
So the
Is
Biden
asylum-
administration approved the asylum.
The asylum application was put into place under the rules established by the Biden administration.
Reclaiming my time. I don't want to charge perjury charges against you, but I'm of the opinion that the Trump administration, DHS, your DHS, approved the asylum application.
The asylum application moved forward under all of the information and vetting processes that were put in place under the Biden administration, which is when vetting happened, and that's what President Trump has changed. Under President Trump's
Reclaim
administration,
my time again.
when
It's obvious you don't want to answer the question. Mr. Kent, do you want to shout in?
Hell no, we don't.
The individual was vetted to serve as a soldier in Afghanistan, and that vetting standard was used by the Biden administration as a ruse to bring him here. Had we followed the standard operating procedures for special immigrant visas,
Reclaim that.
that individual and none of the All Allies Welcome people would have come to America. That's on Joe Biden.
Gentlemen.
Well, still, thanks for answering the question, though.
That was the answer.
Point of order, Mr. Chairman, that was a murder that took place in DC. It was not an unfortunate incident. Those comments are effing disrespectful.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and I agree with my colleague from Texas. It is a tale of two cities. Secretary Noem, Trump administration, you're going after the worst of worst criminals, and we agree with you. The problem is 70% of the people you've arrested have no criminal record. You're going after non-criminal immigrants, U.S. citizens, and permanent legal residents. Donna Hughes Brown, Irish citizen, green card holder, 48 years in the United States. She also happens to be the mother of a U.S. Marine, sister to a retired Army colonel.
Damn.
She's in ICE detention since July. She tried to come back from Ireland, arrested, has been there since then. Her crime? She wrote 2 bad checks for less than $80 a decade ago. You arrested her, she's in custody. Her husband, Jim Brown, came to us and told us her story. Jim told us, I voted for President Trump because he promised to go after criminals in our community and not people like my wife. I can't, I'd like to play a video for you.
So the dude didn't think it was going to happen to him now until he hit home. Now his wife's been gone since July.
Voted for President Trump.
Yes, sir.
Why did you
Magnet.
vote for him?
Because I was an idiot. 80% of the evangelical Christian people were lied to, if you really want to know the truth, and that's exactly what happened. They said criminal, and I believe criminals need to be off the street.
I just want to make sure people watching this understand who you are.
My wife and I, when we don't work, we're ministers. We help the needy. That's what we do. And that's who they're arresting. It's
Now I've got Mr. Jim Brown before you. He's standing up. Hopefully you can talk to him a little bit. These people, Donna Hughes Brown, are not the individuals who should be deported. Another case. Narciso Barranco was beaten and arrested by masked agents while working as a landscaper. He's an undocumented immigrant, 30 years in this country, not a traffic ticket. Mr. Barranco is also the father of 3 U.S. Marines. 3 Marines. You want to make a movie of people like this? A man who comes to this country, instills patriotism in his kids. They swear an oath to serve and possibly give up their life for this country. We'll play a video on this as well, please.
It is probably time.
Masked federal agents were filmed pinning a man to the ground and repeatedly striking him in the head and neck before putting him in an unmarked car. The man in the video has been identified as Narciso Barranco and is the father of 2 active duty Marines and 1 Marine veteran. The Department of Homeland Security said an illegal alien was arrested by Border Patrol agents after he, quote, assaulted federal law enforcement, adding that Barranco, quote, swung a weed whacker directly at an agent's face. Video shared by DHS and reviewed by CNN shows Barranco running with a weed whacker, but does not show him striking officers.
I also have with us today Alex Barranco behind you, a retired Marine. That's his father. And Alex, on behalf of myself, members here, I want to thank you for your service to our country, and we also thank your brothers for serving our great country. Thank you very much. Got another case. George Rete, 25-year-old, native of California, my home state. He's a U.S. citizen, Army veteran who served in Iraq. Well, on his way to work, he came to an immigration checkpoint. Pulled over. I don't know where officers deployed tear gas on him, broke his car window, pepper sprayed him, and dragged him out of his car. An American citizen held for 72 hours without any charges, wasn't even given the opportunity to shower, to wash off that paper spray.
Gentleman's time's expired. I now recognize the gentleman from Mississippi, Mr. Guest.
Mr. Chairman, I have 2 articles I'd like to present for the record. Under President Trump, an agency intended to keep Americans safe has diverted resources from child abuse, trafficking, and terrorism to immigration enforcement. Second is this letter from my Orange County Sheriff, Don Barnes, essentially talking about all the individuals under Prop 50 referred to ICE. 2025 year to date, 50 of them.
Without objection.
ICE never showed up to pick them up.
Thank you, Chairman Garbarino and Ranking Member Thompson, for having this hearing today. I know the American people have been demanding answers from this administration on their unlawful actions. So I hope we are able to get some useful answers from our witnesses today. Secretary Noem, this past May, I asked you during a congressional hearing if it was the policy of DHS to follow orders issued by federal courts. You said on the record, and I'm quoting here, we are following all federal orders. End of my quote, end of your quote. Secretary Noem, you lied to me under oath that day. You lied to the American people, and you have betrayed the trust placed upon you in your role as Secretary of Homeland Security. You defied federal court orders when you refused to order the deportation flights to El Salvador in March to turn around. Federal courts have also found your department to have violated federal injunctions in your continue to send non-citizens on deportation flights, with some courts having called your orders unlawful. Secretary Noem, I just have 3 questions for you. 1, why did you lie under oath by saying DHS was following all federal court orders when they clearly were not?
Congressman.
Question 2, let me finish my questions. Question 2, why did you mislead the American people when you said that no American citizens have been arrested or detained by federal immigration agents? And my last question, number 3, Donald Trump said that your ICE agents haven't gone far enough. Do you think terrorizing American citizens and assaulting peaceful protesters isn't far enough.
Congressman, the Department of Homeland Security and this administration complies with all federal court orders. We always have and we always will.
Not true.
And we will continue to appeal. And sir, I will even tell you that at the highest court, at the Supreme Court, the Department of Homeland Security in our litigation has an over 90% success rate in winning at the highest court in our battle against activist judges across this country.
Madam Secretary,
We will continue to appeal. And then when it gets to the highest court and we get a decision, it is proven that
I want to
we are
reclaim my
right,
time
that we
here.
have been compliant. I will also say,
Madam Secretary, let me.
you want me to answer your questions or not?
I do, but let me. You haven't been telling us the truth. Look, there have been at least 170 known cases of citizens being arrested or detained by federal immigration agents this year alone. This is the truth. Are you lying to the American people right now by denying these reports?
And we are doing our targeted enforcement operations against criminal illegal aliens. Individuals that are in that area may be detained until we verify who they are, and then they are released. This has been done for years, and every single law enforcement operation that has always happened, we follow the same protocols, and we continue to do that. We have never once detained or deported an American citizen. We have not held them and charged them. When we find out by their identity, then that is when they are released. You also asked about ICE agents going far enough. Sir, I will tell you that every single ICE agent, CBP agent, federal law enforcement officer that's out there doing their work every day, none of them will rest until our communities are safe. None of them will rest until
Secretary, no, it is a fact that you ignored federal orders.
and our children and our grandchildren can grow.
Let me reclaim my time here, please. Let me reclaim. Secretary, no, it is a fact that you ignored federal court orders in March and in May of this year. Do you plan on ignoring more federal orders?
We always.
I'm sick of your lies, and the American people demand the truth.
Because you keep saying it doesn't make it true.
I am sick of your lies. The American people are sick of these lies. American people demand truth.
America is very happy that finally they have a president in the White House that gets up every day to keep them safe.
Madam Secretary, your incompetence and your inability to truthfully carry out your duties of Secretary of Homeland Security. If you're not fired, will you resign?
Sir, I will consider your asking me to resign as an endorsement of my work. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman and Ranking Member, for holding this hearing today. The greatest threat to the homeland right now is a Department of Homeland Security that the American people no longer trust, a department actively undermined by its own secretary. This is on you, Secretary Noem. Today's hearing is supposed to be about worldwide threats, but Madam Secretary, under your watch, the threat is coming from inside the building. Because when DHS, the department charged with keeping Americans safe, is caught breaking the law, lying to the American public, systematically dismantling oversight, fueling bigotry, and targeting vulnerable communities, trust is broken. Let's start with the basics. How can we trust your department with you at the helm? The American people deserve an answer, even if you spent the past year dodging accountability like it's your full-time job. We need to talk about oversight. Oversight is not optional. It is not a courtesy because you feel like it. It is not something you entertain only when it's politically convenient to you. Yet, time and time again, Secretary Noem, you have treated congressional oversight as an inconvenience at best, and at worst, something to be invaded, ignored, or denied altogether. Republicans on this committee may be willing to hand over their constitutional duty in order to kiss this administration's butt cheeks, but I am not. I will never. My district is not, and the American people sure aren't. While Republicans turned this hearing into a praise fest for your failed tenure, communities across America, including mine in New Jersey, are made less safe because DHS under your leadership has become unproductive and malicious. All of the thank you that we keep hearing from across the aisle, there's no thank you from me. And we see the truth that you're trying to hide. The truth is you are deeply unqualified for the post you hold. This is on full display in the way you treat the people in this body, myself included, who have been elected to serve our communities and keep them safe. Representative Grajaba, Senator Padilla, myself and others whose character, integrity, and bodies were attacked by your department department without evidence and without apology. Far beyond being disrespectful, you have shown a complete disregard for the.
All right, guys, we got one person in the chat checking out. Appreciate you, Ryan, with us to the bitter end. Man, the moral of this video right here is that, in my opinion, you guys heard both opinions from me and my wife. I actually enjoy doing it with these videos with my wife, because normally on politics, of course, we normally have two different perspectives of what's going on here in America. So I want to thank everybody who's checking out the Neighborhood Superstar Podcast. We're going to have more videos like this here in the future, maybe later on today. Once again, I want to send everybody this video has gained over almost 5,500 views since I've been live for 2.5 hours. So I want to thank everybody for helping me build my page. Please stay tuned. That's all I got for you guys for the moment. I'm out. Peace.